What's up? So Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, the
Stop.
reboot.
Really getting there, Ryan.
Fucking eat it,
Uh,
30. Like before we started, I said let's talk about Chip and Dale, and then
Mhm.
30 was like,
Mhm.
no, let's not. And then no, it's too late. I brought it up now.
Why is
And
everybody
It's
making
gonna be too awkward.
Why is everybody making a huge fuss about like Chip and Dale?
Because,
Everyone
like-
says it's the best thing ever. Has so many cameos.
Yeah, because I guess when it comes to Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Murag, nahimo siyang spiritual sequel sa Roger Rabbit. Like, you've
Mhm.
watched Roger Rabbit, diba? Like, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I only remember the hot girl ato.
Yeah, right?
Mhm.
And then, like, who doesn't? Like, no one's ever gonna forget if they watch that movie. That's the
Mhm.
only thing they'll remember. And, like, the thing about, like, Chip and Dale, though it could have just been, like, a regular cash grab, they decided na the world of Chip and Dale isn't enough. It's, like, interesting ang universe niya na ang tanan nga animation aren't, like, animated. They're, like, actors, Rasad. And then instead of getting, like, animated, they get drawn, and then they get shot Rasad gahapon just like actors. So,
Yeah.
murag, it's the biggest crossover since Avengers Infinity War, like, I think.
Or Endgame, not Endgame. Infinity War lang.
No.
Or how
No,
about Multiverse of Madness? Biggest crossover than Multiverse of Madness.
Oh my god. No way, like mas ni-sit na akong feeling sa Multiverse of Madness, and like maka-determine jud ko that it fucking sucked because like so many other things did Multiverse better, and
Yeah.
like before Rick and Morty, before Spider-Man, and then so many multiverse properties, like crossover properties are coming out, like Everything Everywhere All at Once, and katong Chip and Dale did it better, like it's all over your Twitter, diba? Like you're
Yeah.
seeing it, right?
Like I'm seeing Ugly Sonic everywhere. Like how much did they pay for Ugly Sonic to get there?
Yeah, like it feels like they made some kind of Roger Rabbit deal, because that movie has like Looney Tunes and Disney characters in it, bea. And so like I think whatever Disney did, it's just like maybe it's cross promotion alongside for them, like, and it's kind of like na siya meta commentary on the animation industry, like they talk
Ugh.
about the Polar Express times, like
Ugh.
see Seth Rogen is playing a CGI version of himself.
I can't
then,
take
like-
I can't take like commentary sa mga animators if they're not actually paying them well. Like I know what's behind the offices and on Disney, and then
Okay, what are you, the
the
Andres Bonifacio of animation?
They need to unionize.
Yeah, there has been an issue a bit though, like when it comes to animation and like mga even not just the animators but script writers as well. Like they get paid less because the script is animated.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna fix that, but like anyway, I already have like it's already in my playlist ang movie, and I've been trying to avoid spoilers. Like they're all coming out na, and I was kind of bummed na oh no, wala ko na surprise na si Ugly Sonic. Like I wonder what else is there. Like, but I know na siya crossover properties like from DreamWorks na yung mga animation from there.
All right. Now I'm actually
Yeah.
curious, so I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, like ang ako na sad is like I was so pissed off because I thought I was finally gonna get morbed by. I was gonna join the Morbius Nation. Like
And we never
I was
get
like-
it, you know. We can't find the time to watch Morbius good. Like, it solves itself. The problem solves itself.
my brother in Christ, like I just like I have never wanted to see a bad Sony movie so badly. Like more like I just want to get in on the joke. I just want to like I want to know like what the others are feeling. Like that was like Morbius.
There's
I
a there's a
can't because
there's a Twitter post about that daw nga. Somebody just sent me on Discord the full Morbius movie as an attachment. as an attachment,
the comment was it's Morbin time. That's the phrase that's coming out from the movie, diba? It's like it's Morbin
Yeah.
time. Like even when it's
he said
like,
it. He said it.
but and then there are like movie details that are like Jared Leto never actually says Morbin time throughout the entire movie.
But we're not gonna talk about Morbius or Chip and Dale. So in this episode,
can't
guys,
talk about it yet.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're just gonna have to tell them that we're gonna have to talk. We're gonna talk about Love, Death, and Robots. We're gonna talk about everything, everywhere,
Everything.
all at once. So it's gonna be
Yes.
a two-part special here in Feed the
Oh my
Geeks
god.
to
Yeah.
our 3 listeners, whoever you are.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, thank you very much for your patronage.
Mhm.
One of you is probably me. So,
And
me
me,
in
so
the future.
that leaves
Bayani and
one
Thirdy
guy.
in the future. Thank you. The one guy. I don't
Uh.
know. Tiny. Tiny puts it on though when she misses me. And then,
Oh,
like,
that's cute. Oh,
yeah.
oh
I
my
was
god,
like,
am I
"Aw,
messing?
thanks."
Am I messing the vibe with my voice
No,
with you around?
no,
What the fuck is Thirdy doing here?
If I was there, you'd probably be hanging out with me and Tiny Rosales. Like, babe, what's the matter? Is 30 bothering you?
Oh,
Like, nagtanaw ba yata Snyder cut together.
Oh my
It was
God,
supposed to be
yeah.
a special moment between
Mhm.
two people, but
Mhm.
namang ka?
how is Snyder Cut a special moment between two people?
Vay, it
There's
was kinda
no-
like, it was transcendent. Like, remember when si Flash was like, you were right, Dad, slow motion. Your son was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
The best of the best.
so
I'm
it-
doing a slow motion on the camera right now. Okay,
It's-
we're on the webcam.
It's actually transcending to the point where Ezra Miller had to like go on assault sa Hawaii, you know?
Yeah, it's like I'm believing the theories that it's a reverse Ezra Miller that's doing all of that. He's just trying to get real Ezra Miller in trouble, and then like he's gonna show up in some kind of Amber Heard case and go like, "It was me, Ezra. I did it. I made you harass all those people."
It's been
So,
a very
okay.
crazy week with content.
Yeah, actually, like, nang kasamok na ko, I was actually kind of like, bittersweet ang akong feeling na, daga nagnindot nga content drops this week, kay, like, but then because nindot kaayo, di ko katanog Morbius.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, murag-
Life finds a way, man. Like, life actually morbed us. Life morbs us to think that you can't do this. You don't have the time to watch
Yeah,
this
you-
right now.
Yeah, you have to choose the Morbius. You can't just let it happen to you, you know?
And
Like-
there's even a shitty copying a clear na sa Multiverse of Madness if you want to watch it. I keep seeing
Oh,
screenshots on Twitter where Wanda decimates the entire Illuminati and there's an actual clear copy na nga although na yung mga grainy nga parts, you could actually tell that it's actually recorded from a very good camera. So you could find it online.
I think Multiverse of Madness is actually beating the Batman. It already beat the Batman in the box office.
I mean, it has a very huge
Yeah.
Marvel placement sa dito, so of course everyone would watch it.
Do you think it's like it's purely the Marvel fans who are watching it, or do you think na rewatchable radyo siya na salida?
Rewatchable? I don't think so. Like everything is so
Yeah.
straightforward. Like, the only thing you might miss out tingali ang mga references or maybe Easter eggs in between, but it's a pretty
Yeah.
straightforward experience. Like we know nga multiversal shit but I would like to replay that scene again, the symphonic battle between Strange and Strange and that part where America Chavez punched them sa katong multiverse nga jumping. That was a really good one.
Yeah.
That's a high budget one. Ano to? But I don't want to talk about Multiverse of Madness. It's a waste of time. Same thing as the movie. So we could start with our Love, Death, and Robots.
Let's do LDR. Okay,
Yeah.
that was kind of the shorter, more easy to consume thing. Like, but wala siya hype, no? Ang LDR, like.
I mean, oh yeah.
Netflix didn't even put it sa kanang top of the list. It was I had to look for it. I was just like, oh, it's out na di ay. And then I had to search for Love, Death, Robots, and then it's like, oh, new season.
Yeah. I mean, my friends told me man, so at least nakabaw ko ba. But for others, it's not
Friends
easily.
being me.
Yeah.
Wow. Way
Yeah.
to throw me under a bus there.
I was
Yeah.
like doing my usual Friday routine and then Love, Death, Robots is out. Oh shit, really?
Yeah, because I think before that we were geeking out about everything everywhere all
Oh.
at once, and then like while I was like kanang I found some free time this week, and then pagtanaw na ako, like I was doing work and I was like, what Love, Death and it's launched na. So nag-Netflix dayon ko. And then, oh yeah, it's out.
I mean, it has gone to a point where it's attracting a small group of people, you know. Like at first, maybe
Yeah.
there's a lot of like following, but now it's come to the point where it has become niche. Kay, the themes and the topics on Love, Death and Robots aren't like easy to consume. Maybe for like normal
of them.
goers, yeah. Like kana mga unkino nga mga viewers
Yeah,
lang
yeah.
ba, they might find it weird. Like imagine
Yeah,
seeing JIBARO on that one and then ma-traumatized tingin na sila for some reason. So yeah, I
my
think I get
God.
it. I get it.
I was waiting for that like the gold lady one ever since the trailers. I was like, I want to see what the fuck is up with that gold lady. That's the only one I wanted to see. And then
And they're saving it
saved
for
For
last.
last.
Yeah.
Like it was like something weird shit is happening with the Netflix and they're promoting their movies. It's like even Better Call Saul didn't get any attention when the series premiered. Not that I read on the timeline na new episode. And I'm like, yeah, like, huh? This is Better Call Saul, Netflix. What are you guys on? Like, is the whoever handles the Netflix Philippines account is like sila kay Bao? Like this is good shit. Why
But-
not?
but
No,
I-
dagan-
But I did read something. It caters to the algorithm. So if you're
no.
So if what you want to watch kay mga military movies or that's always what you're gonna see good on your homepage, like the World War II in color, like Fury, shit like that. And then the rest,
Yeah.
okay, you don't see it that much. Like you don't want to watch rom-coms like Ramona Flowers, Scott Pilgrim there. It's not there. You can't find it like deep kayo, but for like military shit, it's always there on top. And they might even suggest like something close to that, like conspiracy movies, documentaries.
Yeah.
So it's really weird. And they're
Yeah.
even like the algorithm is also designed on their thumbnails. So if you're into like if you click so much sa kanang mga movies with like guns on their thumbnail, the Netflix would like actually put more guns on your thumbnail. It's really
I'm
weird.
guessing there's like an alternate list that goes to the FBI when they're guns and thumbnail. It's like we're like, watch out for this guy. But I don't remember it being like that when the new shows came out. Because I remember like what shows was that? Like katong Red Notice, Squid Game. That was everywhere for pila ka weeks. It was just there on my like. Netflix was like relentless. Like watch Squid Game, and I'm like, kapuyan eh. I don't watch that shit. And then, nadarasad go like. The algorithm works, bay. But, back to Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah,
so
back
far.
to that one. So let's talk general for Love, Death and Robots Volume 3, you know. Honestly, what I think is Netflix, like, there's a good quality control here. Like, it's actually better than the second season and the first season. I mean,
Yeah, but like
not really.
I didn't.
Oh, yeah, okay, go on.
Yeah, I didn't know na si. I only knew for a while that si Tim Miller was the one producing it, like the guy who directed Deadpool. But karon na ako naka-research na murag nasa day si David Fincher, nag-produce sa day
Oh, yeah. He's been doing that since season 1. He's like a big name there.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't have anything to do like besides Mindhunter. Like mo nang nahitabo.
I mean, he's just a producer. I mean, he doesn't have to do much.
Yeah, but for this season he actually directed an entry.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I was watching it and I was going like, whoever made this, I hope they make a movie in the future.
It's actually
Directed
him.
by David Fincher.
David Fincher. Let's talk about like the by episode per episode so that we don't have to
Okay.
think about anything. So let's start with the first one, 3 robots.
That was, nalingaw ko. I was like, the thing I didn't like about season 2 was like, it started out with those old people and the evil like machines.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember
I
that
was
one.
like, this is who the hell's idea was to put this in the beginning? Kay murag, if it's your weakest episode, don't put it in the beginning. Because I was like, it was just so hard to watch for me. It like for a property like Love, Death, and Robots, which is like, the first season was like, I felt that they were trying to throw all the coolest things at you already from the get-go. But season 2 was just like more like, here's a
Yeah.
bunch of old people and then the robots are like crazy. More like Tom and Jerry in a level of slapstick.
Pretty,
But they were back.
they could, like, it's like they're reeling it, were na-shock pa sila sa success ba, and then they had to make random shit together lang. Like, they had to get, like, random animators to do Love, Death, and Robots Season 2 because they don't know what to do yet. They had no idea nga it would be so successful. Like, up until
I have
now.
a
Mhm.
I have a feeling that they wanted like more of the general audience to jump in so that they were like, let's show na naasad comedy ang kaninga shit so mahook ra ang audience. But like, I think it ended up turning off the people na faithful jud sa Love, Death, Robots. Yeah, but that's just my take.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But like, ganahan ako sa. I have a feeling that this might be the last one because it feels like the series is going full circle na kanang
With The Witness and JIBARO.
yeah, katong The Witness and JIBARO and katong like the three robots they came back. And I was like, oh yeah, like
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see an end to Love, Death, and Robots. Like, it's Netflix's, like, a consistent machinery for good, a platform for animators to actually showcase their talent without, risking so much with, like, big budget seasons. It's just like a mini short film that they could market, they could show as a portfolio for, like, future projects maybe. And I don't see Netflix axing this one. It's because it's really good. It's getting more people every season. So
Uy,
that's great.
Ninews ba on Netflix that they'll be closing. I don't know if it's Netflix or it's alleged that Netflix was closing down their animated divisions. So like multiple animated artists be on Twitter were talking about like they'll show storyboards for their like show and then they'll be like, I'm so sorry that no one's gonna be able to see the show. Okay, Netflix canceled our like thing, and I was like, oh no. So what does that mean for Love, Death, and Robots? What does that mean for katong Inside Job, which I really liked? I think Big Mouth is the one that's gonna run forever. Like,
Why is Big Mouth still, like, renewed for another season?
because it's good, by like, it's kind of this thing where when there's no new season out, you're like, ugh, it's so ugly. Like, why is this good? And then you watch it, and it's like, oh yeah, that's why it's so good. It's like toilet humor, yeah, but it's only like going hand in hand with the very interesting like psychological writing, na like very insightful siya sa mga emotions and feelings, which I think is the success of the show. But
Okay.
yeah, Love, Death, Robots. So
Yeah,
far,
we don't have to, like, be afraid on Love, Death, and Robots because it's like it's run by David Fincher. It's produced by Tim Miller as well. So there's, like, huge people backing it up, and it's a really great platform for animators to showcase their talents.
yeah.
But yeah, let's start with our reviews on each episode. We could talk
Oh,
about it.
You want to go on
It's just-
one by one?
Yeah, I mean, you could do it quick.
I guess we
Uh,
get just general thoughts on it. I thought that this season was kind of the most solid one. Like,
Yeah.
there isn't an entry that I don't like actively dislike. No more. Siguro the trippy one got kind of like boring because I watched this like late at night. I was like, more. I turned it on mga 12 midnight and then I was like, I want to see that golden lady from the trailers because it looks so funky. And then they saved it for last, and then I was like, fuck you, Netflix. But like, nalingaw ako like along the way. So yeah, makaingon ko na it's a solid like mix. Like it starts out very strong and interesting, and then like pag-abot na sa JIBARO, it was like we're like, oh fuck, here it is, golden lady time.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Like it's building up to this. Then it delivered actually. And
Like-
okay, let's
I-
let's start with the first one.
Wait,
Now. Sige.
wait. I have to say I'm not so much of a fan of the military like sci-fi ones. Like they're
Yeah.
fine, but like some of them feel kind of generic. Like the first season, or the second season had like a lady on a space plane, and then it was like that was the entire point of it. It was just space Top Gun, and then like this one has like a bunch of military stories, but like it was fine. It's like I don't hate it, but it's like I'm also not like loving it so much.
Yeah, it's just for testosterone fueled like filler lang. But I enjoyed. Honestly, the three season, season 3, the military episodes are actually great. Like, they're not stupid. They're not very stupid
Oh
compared
yeah,
to like
of course
the
you
past
like them.
ones.
Kay, naman
No,
siya
no, no,
Lovecraft
no.
shit, you fucking
I actually
loser.
I actually didn't like that one. But come on, let's talk about let's rank them. Let's
Okay,
start with
okay.
the three robots. Like it's okay. It's
Uh-huh.
too like I hated the Elon Musk reference. Like, do they have to do that? um, and uh, it's pretty kind of it's just a great opener for comedy lang, and then after that
Yeah,
it
yeah.
shifts into something so serious with the machine episode
The Machine. Wait, the second
and the pulse of
episode.
the machines.
No, that's not the second episode.
Oh, the
Let me
second
put up our
episode is
IMDb. The second episode was the
the
crab
second
one, which I loved.
oh yeah. Bad Traveling.
Yeah, oh, so
Yeah,
good.
directed by David Fincher. Yeah, that one is really good, but I
Eh,
didn't really enjoy it when I first saw it. Maybe I
yeah,
was too
because
sleepy.
yeah, you were sleepy. Did you revisit it
Mm-hmm.
or like murag
No,
wala
I
lang?
only like nakita ko validation sa mga review threads or any Twitter, and then it's directed by David Fincher. I only
Oh,
realized that
fuck you, fuck
yeah,
you.
after I finished that one, and then okay, so he directed that one. Okay,
You're a loser.
maybe I didn't really see the appeal to it because I actually played a game of similar style to that one. It's called Return of the Obra
Okay.
Dinn. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm not gonna do this right now, but yeah, but it was really good. It was a solid episode, but it's not
it's
it's
not
not
one.
JIBARO.
It's not JIBARO. I liked it. It was very kanang not just pag a horror, and then there's like a
Mm.
psychological drama to it, and the creature design is amazing. And I was like, oh my god, like I hope
Yeah.
there's more of this in the future. But like what is it? Kato like this David Fincher guy. Hollywood should watch out. Like Murag, if they don't treat him nice, maybe they'll lose
Yeah.
such a good, promising
Yeah.
talent.
Like Mindhunter season 3, like please.
Yeah,
Mm.
maybe they should get him to
But
do Mindhunter, like more like, I think sakto lang
yeah,
yung
who
style
knows?
para na House of
Mm.
Cards, maybe? If
House
they
of
get
Cards,
Kevin
yeah.
if Kevin Spacey comes back.
Basically. uh, the Night
Yeah.
of the Mini Dead. That was also fun, right?
Oh wait, the Pulse of the Machine, like how did you feel
Oh, yeah,
about
yeah.
that? Cause this
I
is
don't-
my least favorite.
Oh my god, why is it everyone's least favorite? I also talked to my coworker kanina. I said kanina. That it's not the best episode. It's the weakest though. I actually think
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Like I'm a sucker for like the visual experience. Like when I was
Uh-huh.
watching it, okay, I was like na-amaze ko sa like the transformation. It's like it's an audio visual trip ba. It's really cool, but the only concern though, okay, it's too pretentious with the poetry shit, with we are, one with life. You're tripping balls and then you're seeing shit. Like
Yeah.
sometimes it's too pretentious though, and then okay, when I heard that criticism, I was like, okay, maybe you're right. Yeah.
More siya, I guess I'm not too much of a fan of the 3D na animation ano kayo siya, Scanner Darkly kayo siya tanawon. Or like
It's
it,
called
it
cell
reminds
shading.
it reminds me of the cell shading anime, which I'm kind of like it needs like a while to like sit on me so before I can enjoy the content.
I know
But-
it's
but-
Dragon. Go on.
Yeah, Dragon
Dragon
Prince. Oh my god, like
Yeah.
I'm still forever so sad that they didn't go like Korra na animation na lang. But anyway, like so Pulse of the Machine, yeah, I think you need like a mindset to be into it because it's a lot of mga LSD talk like murag, like what if I'm part of the system. I'm still alive. What's her name? Like Vistikov or like a Russian name? Like
I forgot. Yeah, but
Yeah,
there's a
mas-
good the voice actress was Mackenzie Davis.
oh no way, si
Yeah.
Terminator?
See Blade. Yeah, see Blade Runner.
Oh sorry. I'm
Terminator?
sorry. Yeah, she's the new Kyle Reese in the latest Terminator, which didn't
Oh
do
really?
well. Yeah.
Oh okay.
Yeah. And
So
like
yeah, Moto. It's like it's pretentious shit.
yeah, I guess you'd have a lot of fun with it if you were like high and then you're just like people are throwing like thoughts at you and then like magtanong og trippy visuals like mura siya Midnight Gospel in that sense, but it's very self-serious kayo siya nga ingana nga thing. So, I don't know. Maybe if you're 14, you'd love it. Like, murag, whoa.
Yeah.
Like,
It's too serious with that one. No?
death.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
Night of the Mini
That's-
Dead.
Night of the Mid. It was a really fun episode. When I was grinning the entire time I was watching it.
Yeah.
Kay, like, whoa, this is really creative, and I was expecting it would end on that cemetery scene lang where these two kids fucking each other. And then it actually evolved into this like world scale world ending na day siya nga event, and then
Yeah.
I appreciate how they did the diorama like arts animation. That's nice.
Yeah, I was just expecting it na marag, oh, it's gonna play out like a usual zombie movie, but the twist is that it's like from a miniature scale, so everything is incredibly horrific, but it's happening in like a faraway scale, so you're like, it's kind of funny or like kind of cute siya, but it's like, oh look,
Yeah.
people are dying, but like, where siya karang disconnected kay ka sa horror that these things bring.
Like,
But-
it's like you're the spectator, like you're God watching them, no?
Okay, so it's very short, but like,
Yeah.
sweet. Kill, team, kill.
Oh, I like that one. I enjoyed how it's too it reminds me so much of like the Metal Slug days or
Oh, yeah.
Contra. And, like, it's like
Definitely.
super high tech, super military shit, and then everything kay pure ka na mga dick jokes everywhere. Like it's all military talk. It's all testosterone fueled. Mga okay.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Honestly, yeah, like I think it knows what it is, and then like, the animation is very very interesting to me. Like, murag, it feels like something Joshua would draw, and then that's what it would look like. And I'm like, murag, Joshua Kino, most coveted male in UP Cebu. Like,
It even has a great soundtrack whenever they face against that bear, no?
it's almost
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It's like a trope of the
Electro shit.
80s movies. Okay, there's like a cute thing that the guys are friends with, and it's like, oh man, like I'm a buff guy, but like the little like monster bastion is like cute, and it's like more like, oh man, it is kind of cute. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
boy. Swarm, what did you think? It's like
Ah.
Avatar but swimming.
Yeah. Oh no. What? Really? I don't think so. Okay,
The guy goes into the world, and then the girl introduces her to the world that's all connected, except
that's what
instead of like avatars, they're like insect things, and then like, but Ikaw, what did you think about it? This is the one directed by Tim Miller.
Oh, really? He directed this one day?
Yeah.
Okay. I really enjoyed this one. Okay, it reminds me so much of StarCraft. It's basically the Zerg. The swarm here are like the Zerg, and then they harness their power from other civilizations, and they assimilate them into their hive mind, making them powerful than ever. It's actually really good in a sci-fi sense. I actually enjoy that one. It's the strongest sci-fi episode in Volume 3, actually. Like,
really?
it's
For
super. Yeah, it's more. I'm not gonna say high concept, but it has strong implications of like this could happen. Like, there's always gonna be we're gonna meet a species where competitive kayo ta, and then we feel threatened by them, so we study them, we invade them and such, but we can't because they're so powerful, and then the machinery, their system is so perfect.
Yeah, but visually lang ba yun? Like kanang the creature concept niya, like katong like I am the swarm's intelligence, and then it was like fuck, hadluka din.
Yeah,
It's like
that has like strong StarCraft vibes there with Kerrigan.
no, and then it's like they connected to it's just like the bad traveling one where it connects to a corpse and the corpse talks to you and like more like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, okay, that's a connected theme with the Tim Miller and the David Fincher one. Like yeah, they're like just in
So
the
they're, like,
office going,
jerking
do
each-
you have a
yeah.
talking corpse in yours? And it's like yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
So they're jerking each other off, no, sa ilahang studio.
It's like, bro, can I copy your assignment? Yeah, sure. Just don't. Just make sure to change it up a little.
Swarm. But the thing about bad traveling is like we don't know where that alien crab came from. So there's a hint of mystery there. And then what's he gonna do to the island if maabot sila to, diba?
I just thought that it was kind of like the sea was the thing that was full of monsters na, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, diba, that's kind of what the prelude, like, explains na murag there's some kind of, like, scary thing in the sea. And then I was like, I thought they were just gonna kill it, but it turns out to be, like, the main villain nila. And then, like, murag, it just stays on the boat. I'm like, whoa. I thought there would actually be more, like, twist to going back to bad traveling. Like, I thought there would be a twist to it. Like, after he escapes and gets to the island, he finds out that the island is full of crabs anyway. Like,
Yeah,
murag,
that's what I was expecting. Like, that's why I'm so disappointed. Maybe it's just me again putting so much expectations to this. I think I was expecting this would be a Lovecraftian episode. I mean, it's already maybe kind of Eldritch itself with the mysteries of crabs, but I was expecting there'd be more like a Cthulhu-like creature waiting for
Yeah.
that guy after he burned the ship, but there's nothing.
yeah, it's like Black Mirror's coming back anyway, so like murag, you
Fuck
just go
Black
there,
Mirror, man.
just go there for your
Society,
like, doomer shit.
society has grown past the need for Black Mirror anymore.
Yeah, that's why it's coming back. It's like murag, you thought you didn't need me. Like, it's a line ni Thanos. Well, where did that bring you? Back to me.
Back to me, yeah. Because I really hate the thing I mga memes sa Black Mirror ba why do we need another Black Mirror season when we're living in one right now? And I'm like, okay.
Oh my god, early pandemic days, it was just like, but this episode of Black Mirror sucks. Like,
Yeah. The denial phase is so strong, to. Moving on.
Mason's Rats.
Good episode. It's really fun and pretty brainless lang, no?
Mm-hmm.
And wala lang. It's like Ratatouille, but with steroids.
Oh, Rakakuni, you mean?
Rakakuni, which we're gonna talk about later.
Okay. Okay, we have 2 episodes left. So, kind of Invaulted Halls Entombed.
Yeah,
What
that
did
was
you think?
even though you think I'm a huge sucker for like Lovecraft shit. It's
Yeah.
honestly the weakest episode for me. I did not enjoy that one at all.
You're
Like,
just being tsundere right
no,
now. You're like,
no.
Baka Vaulted
No.
Halls Entombed. I don't like you.
I didn't like it because it didn't capture the madness that well. Like, I wish gisagol nila, they could have integrated it to like bad traveling and with invaulted halls and tombs. Like, they could use that concept there because bad traveling has madness written all over it because they had no idea. There's mutiny on the ship. There's like an alien crab there. So it's like a psychological shit, but and then with invaulted halls and it's pretty stupid. Like, I had no idea what they're doing. Why are they running away from that spider army?
It's military
Why are
shit.
they not? Yeah, pretty stupid. And then the Cthulhu part. Ugh.
Shut up,
But-
Thirdy. You liked it.
Yep.
You
No,
like
I
that
didn't
shit.
like that one.
How come of all the episodes na feeling like they were made for you? Haters Keika. Like, I was like,
no,
oh, 30's
because-
gonna love this shit. Like, day.
No, because they missed the point. There's no fucking point.
Fucker.
There's no threat. Yeah, she's gonna release that Cthulhu creature. What gives? What the fuck?
He was gonna. It was talking to him. He was
Yeah.
gonna release it.
Yeah. Then what happened to the ending? Ano man to siya? Like, the girl survived. What
She
the fuck is she
mutilated
doing?
herself. Do you think
I
that's
don't wanna-
easy?
I don't want to talk about that. It's a bad episode. It's the weakest for me actually.
Wow.
But
Is it visually nice though? Like, at least
it's
give it
not
that.
visually nice. It's not visually nice. It's actually like a tech demo for Unreal Engine or whatever the fuck they're using. So yeah, maybe that's the thing they're like proud of. Like, yeah, we made this with like Unreal Engine 5, whatever.
Haters Keika, it's like you sound like those people na blah 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 and kanang the technology is amazing, but beside that the story was blah. Like,
It's pretty shit. I don't really like that, kid.
okay.
It's not like, Beyond the Aquila Rift where there's actually like a theme of like everyone's like escaping from reality and shit. So,
okay.
this one guy, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay.
But let's build up
fine.
to
Last episode.
last episode. I mean, the biggest one, Jibaro,
The
I
one I
can
was
fix her.
waiting for. I can fix her. More like I can loot her. Ang ano.
I can, yeah.
I can loot her.
What do you think? What do you think about Jibaro?
But like story wise, I don't know. I wasn't as engaged, but like just the fact
No!
visually
No!
kanang guwapa kayo siya, and like grabe ka insane tanawa ng all the things that are like happening on it. I was like kanang I was glued to it na pagwatch na ko. It was so cool.
The entire time I was watching it, I'm wondering ba nga, how did they animate this shit? Like, how many hours did it take to, make the effects of water, like, put the meticulous details sa yung mga beads when she's dancing?
I think na siya
That's all
mocap ba eh.
There's
the movements
actually,
are very real.
Yeah. There's actually an interview, and they said na it's not mocap, it's called keyframing daw. I don't know what that means.
Okay. I think
Yeah.
keyframing is they shoot someone and then like they shoot someone's camera and then they draw over like the thingy that's moving and animate it.
Jesus.
So, mura
So
siya,
that's what they did.
I don't know if keyframing ba siya or unsa siya ka different sa rotoscoping, but like since this is the same guy who made The Witness in season 1, I was like nice kayo ang like body movements niya. Like at some point you're
Yeah.
second guessing like did they shoot this or like kada like katong mocap thing that you said like oh it looks like gimocap niya because like the little jittery of the bodies are very like cool.
But nahadlok ko ba eh? Like, that was a really scary episode. Like, the moment she screamed, ang music kay it's like happening everywhere all at once. And then
Everywhere all at once.
and then I'm wondering why is this guy not like unfazed when it's and then only to realize that he's actually deaf, eh?
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
whoa, that's really nice. That's cool.
All the
And-
characters kind of look, besides the girl, I think all the characters are kind of exaggerated kay lang features, like when you watch them. And like, it's so weird that nobody ever takes off their armor. Like, Morag, like, dude, like, you've been walking around this forest. Like,
Yeah.
take it off.
There's a lot of like metaphorical shit man daw ato, and then there's an actual thread gets a Reddit ato nga. It's all about a toxic relationship. It's relating to greed, to human greed, and it ties in with the conquistadors pod nga mga the
Oh
history
yeah, because
thing.
they were looking for gold, Bill, and the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah.
Ang
So they met
akong-
this.
What I was wondering about was like, unsa ang ano niya, like, unsa point sa katong girl na why do they make her be enamored by the knight in the first place? Like, because he's deaf, so she's kind of like, oh, she's not affected by me, so like, na in love dayon siya. But then, like, she can't like fuck him in the because she's like made of jewelry rasad, so like grabe ka ato like gory kayo. I was like
Yeah, well, that was really intense, but and then this dude's like picking each part na lang bang I could
my
make
God.
money out of this. So
where siya chicken na giana-ana niya pero tao. Ano?
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the thing na nakita atong babae with they call her the siren daw. So like na-shock siya nga, okay, this guy is something special, and then na in love siya, and she's trying to like, try to talk or to communicate with the guy, but he's so different from the rest. And then after ito kay and then at the end ang ending rin kay this JIBARO guy is only doing it for greed.
Yeah,
So,
like,
she's like heartbroken and all.
yeah, you think that he would be like in a usual story, the deaf character is kind of the noble one, like Murag, because it's like he would be able to understand. Maybe like that's why you think that there's a romance here in store for him and the like golden siren. But like, oh no, like greed resad, like oh sad.
It all boils down to like, the gold gap one.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
why
so-
is she
so-
wearing all that? Yeah, oh my god. Nahadlok jud. Every time she dances, nahadlok jud. Oh no.
Oh no, and then mo ana-ana na kasi mo see it like nagsayaw na sad ka. Like oh shit.
Oh. Imagine someone watching someone dancing at a strip club and then mag-cosplay siya JIBARO. Like there's
Oh
feel
shit.
ako na mag-cosplay na good, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's gonna be a
Like
highlight.
there are
That's gonna be a
people
highlight.
like I have to give the I forgot what the name of the director is. See the guy who made The Witness.
Yeah,
Like
Almando
it's
Alfrego, whatever his name is.
Alberto Mielgo.
Oh, Alberto
Mielgo?
Miyago.
Yeah, by karang he has a thing for like character design pa lang na ma-enamored na ka. Like, murag, you're just looking at katong the girl from The Witness. It's like the kind of cosplayers ana niya eh. Like murag just the makeup na messed up. And like, oh, that's
Yeah.
a costume already. Everyone's gonna remember that one. And then like kaning si JIBARO girl. I have a feeling like we're gonna see someone attempt that na JIBARO na
Yeah.
appearance.
And it's so expensive to do as well because you know how you have to cover yourself in paint and you have to like get some jewelry.
I don't
So,
think.
yeah.
I think madarag ka ng mga fake jewelry or ka ng mga. You remember those kalang scale things that you can buy sa textile na if you wipe
Oh,
your hand
yeah.
over it, it's a different color.
Oh yeah,
I think they can
Yeah.
use that. But okay, well, like if someone wanted to ask me to put a costume together, I would like, oh my god, let's work on it. That would be so cool.
So yeah, that's actually the strongest episode for us, no? Like we agree man, diba? Like JIBARO is really strong.
Yeah, I guess I'm
And then
taking
the-
the series. I take the series more as a whole, like more, like yeah, this was very strong. Kayong mga all the entries are like, there's nothing that I actively didn't like, except the like, LSD in
Cthulhu
space
episode.
one. The Cthulhu episode was like fine, like more. I can give or take it. It's all right, but
But the rest, it's a great season, no? And I can't wait for more for Volume 4. So
yeah,
who knows?
I hope na pa. Yeah, so like besides getting the return of Kino this week, like atong na missed, like everyone is just trying to get us to miss Morbin time. Like damn, like
Yeah.
Like-
Sorry, Morbius. Next week it's gonna be Obi-Wan, so we might skip that. We might skip Morbius again.
oh no, it's gonna come out this Friday, 2 episodes. Yeah.
And Better Call Saul's ending. As of recording, it's gonna
yeah.
end tomorrow. The mid-season
yeah.
finale, I mean.
Oh my god, I'm so scared. I don't think
Yeah.
anyone
Like
is gonna
Kim
die.
Wexler.
But it's gonna be a big cliffhanger where we're all gonna be like, fuck.
Yeah.
I have to wait.
Let's move on and let's get to the next topic at hand, which
Everything, everywhere, all at once. Like, wow. Everyone has been like, for weeks now, everyone has been like gushing about the movie. Kanang, I was just seeing stats lang. Like, they were like, everything, everywhere, all at once is still in cinemas. It's the highest grossing A24 ever. And I was like, really? It's that good? It just looks like a multiverse like movie with Michelle Yeoh. And then like, kanang, oh my god, it was like, it is a multiverse movie about Michelle Yeoh, and it really leans in on the concept, which I love. Like, murag, this is like what Doctor Strange really failed at. Like, murag, fuck,
we're gonna
like,
compare it to Doctor Strange Gyapon, no?
yeah, because it's multiverse of madness. You get the word multiverse and madness, you expect to feel like at least a little crazy, but like, no, like, it's like when I was watching Everything Everywhere, it was like, murag, this is how crazy I wanted the Doctor Strange one to be. If they took this one and turned it into si Doctor Strange ang main character, it would be like murag. I think it would make sense. Just do a little writing here and there, but like they managed to, like you said, diba, it's just A24 is turning red.
Yeah, despite Multiverse of Madness being, sci-fi with timelines and verse jumpings, the themes, the deep themes behind it, okay, it's purely, family oriented. It's called like trauma, dealing with your kid, stress
Yeah.
life, and then
Yeah.
it's really good, like integrating it, no, to that concept, ba. Yeah, I'm really impressed how they mixed it together into that movie.
Very nice ang exposition niya and how it deals with like how the multiverse is done and the, like how it establishes that you have to do a random thing just so like you can access the alternate so like that's an added like cool element to it, like
Yeah,
katong,
it's attention to detail, man.
Yeah, and like I still don't get like katong by the end of it, it really definitely needs like a lot of like logical leeway for like how does the daughter character like access all of the multiverse things and then just like move niya ang tanan nga world. It's like, well, that was it made for some cool visuals, but I was just like, I'm not gonna ask any questions. This is still pretty cool.
Uh, there's no, I don't want to dive too deep sa ilang mga multiversal na science, kay the movie is not all about that. Like, I get nga, she's also like a cause and effect for Michelle Yeoh's character and the girl, which is she's insanely cute, by the way.
Si ano, JIBARO Tsupaki.
Si
Jobu.
Jobu Chewbacca. Si Jobu
Jobu
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
Uh, but I get it, man. Nga, the whole multiverse thing is just sila rin eh. It's just one family living in denial the entire time, and then I'm using this idea that the reason why the multiverse exists because they're not really happy with the present life, so they imagine scenarios where they're doing things nga they achieved so much in their life nga they don't achieve that much. So it's a really nice twist nga they're using multiverse
Now,
nga concept
interesting
for a
man.
denial thing.
Interesting man ang katong. I don't think it's more about denial. I think it's more about like it has like themes about nihilism and like.
Oh,
what is
yeah.
this?
Something
It's
like that.
Also about something about potential, like the fact that Michelle Yeoh's character has so many other different things that she did is kind of like maybe it's to talk about people who'd lost potential now that feel like murag I could have been this but I'm this like ingana. And then like
Yeah.
giingnan siya na you're kind of the most boring version of yourself in all of the multiverse. Like that's so sad, but like
Sad nga, uplifting siya gamay nga. There's potential in there, and you're a wild card, so you can do whatever the fuck you want na after this. And then I
Yeah, yeah.
honestly cried actually, but
Which
during
part,
the act
which
three, the act 3 nga scene, I cried like hilak jud ko nga. I felt everything good ato. All at once. Yeah. Like, oh shit, this is how
which-
it feels.
Which part was it? Was it the kanang the reconciliation with the daughter, or was it
Yeah,
the
yeah.
realization of the husband? Na si Short Round was actually like it was the husband I needed this whole time.
During that scene yun, like, it transitioned there, yeah. It came, doon na sila, and then the Wong Kar-wai nga reference, that part, where they're in like a chunking express thingy.
Yeah, yeah.
I honestly cried at nga part nga this yung husband kay he also has his own different like means of fighting.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah.
And then after ito kay confrontation with the donut scene, that was really good. And nahadlok sa ko sa implications sa donut kay it's probably the unknown, right? And it could lead to suicide and the darkest path anyone would take. And it terrified me nga na umaunsad ni si babay kay maybe they might go dark here and honestly really kill the girl. But I like the idea nga ni fight gid si Michelle Yeoh sa iyang family.
Yeah, it's the thing that I discussed with Tiny about it because Tiny loves the movie. Like, nagwatch ang Retasa cast. Like,
How did you guys watch it?
no, I didn't watch it with them. They watched it, and then I was just like, "Oh, you watched it?
Oh yeah,
Like, what did
I
you
forgot.
think?"
You're no longer part of Retaso naman there.
Shut the fuck up! I'm a producer. They live in my house.
Yeah, okay,
But like, I noticed that usually the angry mother is always, or like the strict mother is always usually the villain in the stories, but this time she's the main character. So like, ano kayo? Authentic kayo ang pagplay niya as the like she's like slightly racist, like. When she meets Jenny Slate, like who's Jewish, she's like, "Kanang just give it to Big Nose." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
The Asian themes are also kinda relatable, no, for Asian audiences, and it also fits the diversity quota sa Hollywood. So this will win awards.
Diversity quota.
Yeah, this will win awards, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I'm fucking like, see Michelle Yeoh is gonna win everything, and then like, see Short Round, see Waymond, like, I'm pretty sure this is his like big comeback because he he stopped acting for 20 years though. Like, he's the kid from Indiana Jones. He's like Indiana Jones, like kind
Oh
of
yeah.
Asian assistant in the second movie. So like he's back, and then like he's. Diba originally they wanted Jackie Chan to be the lead of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forgot. Kitsa imong source when you read it.
What?
Who was your source when you read about Jackie Chan was wanted for this movie?
I think I read the headline lang, but I didn't read the article. Maybe it's like a fake news nga article, but it was supposed to be Jackie Chan, and
Yeah,
Michelle Yeoh was like, okay, whatever. It's
Yeah,
too
it
bad
was-
you didn't pick this one.
yeah, because Jackie Chan said no. Like they looked at the script again and decided na it would be more meaningful if it was the mother who was the lead, and it really does work. Like it's an unspoken like kanang responsibility of the mothers to like keep everything together, and then like yeah, it works a lot better. I guess very Jackie Chan-esque ang some of the fight scenes, like katong when he's fighting with the belt bag. I was like, this is some Jackie Chan shit. Like this is
Yeah.
something
Even-
that's perfect for Jackie.
They really used Michelle Yeoh's like acting skills here and the performance as a martial artist nga from the big movies niya before. So
Wait,
yeah, she fits
na-
really well here.
Yeah, nalingaw ko sa katong like when she was an actress and some of the B-rolls were just Michelle Yeoh in real life na murag there was like a background for
Oh,
Crazy
yeah, yeah,
Rich
yeah.
Asians. I was like,
Yeah.
this is meta shit.
Like what the? Oh. You know what my favorite multiverse part is? Okay, it's always, I don't know, but Rakakuni grew on me, man. Like, why? Akong kuan ba kay this is part weird and kanang you don't have to do this. What's the point nga na kayo no ani? What's in their mind nga na himuan
It's
nila
like-
ginato nga part?
It's like a full circle joke where she's like, "No, it's Rakakuni." Like, like she's trying to explain the plot, and it's like, "No, mom, that's Ratatouille." And then it's like, "No, it's Rakakuni." And then it's like, "Oh, there really was a Rakakuni."
There really was Rakakuni. But I get from that nga murag nileak ang memory from another timeline and she thought it was Rakakuni gid okay.
Oh my
In her
God,
mind, diba? It was
really?
like yeah,
It
ni-scatter
was-
ba ang mind when she's like traveling to another they actually build an arc gid ato with Rakakuni and then grabe oy. And then after
And
that
then it's the
one,
Chinese guy
like,
from Glee.
I don't know that guy.
I forgot what his name was. You didn't watch Glee?
Also there
Loser.
yeah, I don't watch Glee, but I know nga naa si kuan Jamie Lee Curtis there. What's
Wait,
what's
I
she
didn't
doing?
know-
Like
I did not know that was Jamie Lee Curtis.
yeah. She's so weird sa yung role as this IRS nga staff, no?
Yeah, she was like a perfect, like, more like ganang samok nga character. And I was like, who is this lady? And then she showed up a lot more than I thought she would. So I was like, this has to be a lady we know. And then it was Jamie Lee Curtis. But
Yeah.
samok kayo kung katong, like, you try to, like, the fight scene where they have to trigger, like, an alternate version. And then they were all competing to shove the trophy up their ass. I was like,
Oh,
my
yeah, yeah.
God, it's
It was
so
really good.
stupid. It was
So stupid.
funny.
I really like the detail, no? They're doing little things. Like, it's like a butterfly effect. Nga, you could affect the entire timeline
Yeah,
if you move a chair. Yeah.
Yeah, or katong I guess it was part of the foreshadowing where like she was told na you have to tell the IRS lady that you love her like authentically, and I was like, huh, like, oh, so that builds up because in an alternate universe they're together, and I'm like, oh, it's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't notice that. But no? The finger scene, that was really weird said.
Like,
There's a lot of
how-
references
I-
there.
like how Kino is the Claire de Lune by the Bussy. Like,
Oh,
I was
Yeah,
like, oh my
Claire-
god, that shit immediately elevates everything. Like, it's in Atonement, it's in this movie, it's in Godzilla, King of Monsters. I was like, it tricked me. It tricked me into thinking it was gonna be a Kino film. Like, more like, oh shit, it's Claire de Lune.
but you get it right now. Yeah, you finally have it na. Yeah. Nahatag na, it delivered. There's a Claire de Lune on a Kino movie.
Oh my
and
god, played with feet.
you have it now. Yeah, and played with feet. Yeah.
Did you know that ang director was the guy who made Swiss Army Man?
Yeah, I know. But I'm gonna make a confession. I have not seen Swiss Army Man yet.
It's the Riddler in Harry Potter.
Yeah, I know. Like it's na Morbius treatment na ko siya nga. It's on my radar, but I never found the time to watch it. Maybe I'll
I
watch it
think
after this one.
I remember like Morag. I know that it was a very kooky movie, and then it's like there's a lot of things na they can't explain. Na how come Daniel Radcliffe's corpse never like rots, but like essentially,
Mm-hmm.
si Paul Dano just uses Daniel Radcliffe's body to do whatever. That's why he's the Swiss Army Man, and then
Oh,
like there's
so
a
it's like
kind of
Weekend
love.
at Bernie's.
It's a weirder version of that. It's like more like Weekend at Bernie's if you totally dehumanize the body and then like the body can talk to you, like the body can talk back, and then like there's a lot of weird self more like reflecting on it about Paul Dano's character. It's a super weird movie, but like I think it totally tracks for something like Everything Everywhere All at Once.
How about uh, I also like the way they named the movie with everything everywhere all at once. Like it implies that it's about a multiverse, different Michelle Yeohs, diba? But all I think is it's a movie about dealing with stress. Like everything is just happening all at once. There's a lot of problems with everywhere. There's like family problems with Michelle Yeoh, so mga tax issues, siyang
Yeah.
husband. So I like the double meaning sa title.
Yeah, and it moves from nihilism to like ano, from nihilism into finding meaning into something and like morag. It's very like interesting ang mga reflections niya about the character, which I really really like. Yeah, and like ang samo kang Tiny was like she told me like I watched the scene where she was finally reflecting on like how her husband was useful, and I was thinking of you, and it was like really how, and it's just because I used to look down
Aw.
on you because you're so stupid sometimes, and it was like, buti nga sa di mo tayo. Like,
Oh. Oh.
yeah,
So
but
does that mean that there's an Alpha Bayani somewhere?
there's a there's a you have to listen.
Huh?
This is Alpha Bear talking right now.
Are you gonna change
Yeah.
character right now in the middle of our podcast and
Yeah,
tell
I'm just
me
gonna do
nga
like
vape 3 times?
like I'll try to. You have to vape the pentel pen and then access na yun kung ano. Okay. I realized like also a thing na I was wondering why it was doing so well in the cinemas. It's very easy to understand nga salida for an A24 movie. You don't think
Yeah.
so?
It's it is really straightforward, no? Like there might be confusions of first act kay everything is literally happening all at once. Pero the moment you get to the second act and then you could tell nga this is not just, a movie about kung fu fighting or Wong Kar-wai references. It's there's drama here and there's actual heart to it nga.
Yeah,
It's a troubled mom with a troubled kid.
It's turning red.
It is turning red. Like the thing is, they don't turn into pandas here. Like
Yeah.
they travel they verse jump to another timeline. So yeah.
I know that you like the character of the daughter, but like for me, I was like, I thought maybe if she was gonna be the daughter, I thought they would cast someone like Michelle Yeoh, like someone more like na regal na feeling maybe, like because her daughter is like
What? No.
like I wasn't scared of her. She was like, if she was gonna be the Jobu Tabari na character, I at least wanted her to feel like kanang scary, threatening. But it was just like more like she was like a little chunky Asian girl, which is there's nothing wrong with
No.
that. But it's like I
Don't
was like,
say
"Oh,
that."
I'm not threatened. She's so like look at how cuddly she is, and then
I mean,
like
they're not trying to make her sound they make it look so terrifying. Kay she's the daughter niya. And I actually like the costume design ni Chewbacca kay it goes from campy to to cool, and then
more
itong mga
siya
Lady Gaga outfits niya, that was really
yeah,
cool.
more siya ano. It's like they took the costume designer for Birds of Prey na kanang Harley Quinn movie, and then they were just like that character only. But I liked it. It
Yeah.
was pretty nice. And like I guess murag like very authentic ang pagplay ni Michelle Yeoh sa katong like immigrant na lady. Like you can imagine that that's exactly how they would act like if you were there. Like even here in the Philippines, like
Yeah.
murag the immigrant Chinese would probably act like that too if like mag struggle sila with the language, and then like they're also
Yeah.
judgmental.
Yeah. So this will actually resonate sa mga people living in mga white areas, 'di ba? So they would love this movie and they would feel nga they're actually represented here. So this is really a diversity check for Hollywood, and yeah, it's gonna win awards. It's gonna be the Parasite of come on,
the Parasite of
Cannes,
2022.
probably. Yeah, Parasite 2022.
Yo, what about did you see the new George Miller trailer for 3000 Years of Longing? I was like,
not yet.
that
Not
thing
yet.
looks pretty cool. It's Aladdin, but Will
Is
Smith
it
is Idris Elba.
What? Is it
He's
another
a-
multiverse movie? Kay
No,
everyone's
it's
doing
a-
multiverse stuff now.
But it's a fantasy movie with multiple like stories because Idris Elba's like a genie, and then he's like Tilda
Oh.
Swinton is like his master, and then he asks Tilda Swinton that you have 3 wishes, and then but since Tilda Swinton knows that she's in a story, she's like, I have to be careful. So that's like the thing niya. But guapa kayang trailer ba eh? I was like I'm gonna watch it. Like I thought it was gonna be a Mad Max, but like I'll go see it. But
yeah, I'll check that out. I have not seen a trailer, so
yeah. So everything everywhere. That's our like is that our take on
Yeah.
it? Like it's pretty good. Like
Yep.
like right now we weren't able to hype up for Obi-Wan, which I am like I think I'm still reeling from Book of Boba Fett and katong recent comments ni Kathleen Kennedy about we can't recast characters because like it's clear to us now, and I was like, Kathleen, why? Like the Obi-Wan series is a recasted character. Like don't give in to these mga crazy people na dapat si Mark Hamill lang si Luke Skywalker. That's like doing a disservice to the material na like,
yeah, it's gonna be it's Star Wars problems, good. Nga, it can't move on past the Skywalkers. Like
Okay.
it can't. It's too difficult for them to move on.
Yeah, and I'm afraid na if I support this like direction, if I eat this up, Rezad, like it's gonna be like it's going to come out in the focus group discussions and the algorithms that was like, oh, this is what people want. And I'm like, no, I have to show them na bring Ryan Johnson back. Ryan Johnson knows what he's doing, but like we'll just have to wait. Like I'm still gonna watch it, of course, because I'm a sucker, but like right now it's kind of like I really wish that I could jump into it wholeheartedly instead of jumping into it na knowing that it's kind of fueling a bad machine right now. So I'm like, sige lang. Yeah, sige. So that's our episode. That's episode 31.
That's it. Thank you guys for
See you
listening. You
next
can
week.
comment down below
Yeah,
or
please
let's talk about it.
Yeah, please comment. Please tell us all of your like. Do you hate the show? If you hate it, like,
Please
tell
talk
us.
to us.
Just we have to know that
Yeah.
it's not just me and
Yeah.
Thirdy listening to ourselves and going like by someday we're gonna be good.
So that's it. Thank you and
Bye.